Hello everyone, welcome to the Killarney Community Center in Vancouver for the latest edition of the Cloverdale Colts Highlights Show. We see the Colts warming up in their white jerseys on the right side of your screen, about to take on the Vancouver minor A1 team. This is a team they played earlier in the regular season with a 9-2 home victory, so a runaway win for the Colts, one of their best results of the season. They'll be looking to replicate that here today, having lost the first 3 games coming out of the Christmas break, so desperately looking for a win here. The Colts will be without a few players today. They'll be without 3 defensemen. Patrick taking the warm-up, testing a sprained wrist, but will be unable to play. Linden remains out, as well as Carnveer still serving the last of his suspension. To make up for that, the team has called Kingsley Kovac up from the A3 team to play defense here today. The Colts will be without a forward today. Jesse is ill and unable to play. And also on defense, another call-up. Cole Chura has come up from the A3 team and will be starting in this game for the A2 Colts. With all that, let's jump into the first period. And it's going to be Vancouver that gets off to the strong start in this one. There's a dump in, round behind the net. Jackson plays it below the goal line. It goes over to the player on the far side, and he's going to wrap it around. Not a lot of space there, but he somehow finds a way to slip that past Cole on the post, and it's quickly 1-0 Vancouver. Here we see them put the puck high over the reaching Mitchell, and Orson overplays it a bit, and then as he's chasing that player down from behind, he wraps his arm around him. That's going to give the Colts a penalty, put the Vancouver team on the power play, on which they're unsuccessful, and we see another unsuccessful play in center as Arjun lays that player down at the blue line. Here's Trevor pursuing a puck of his own below the goal line. He shovels it out to Mitchell, who swings and misses at it. Bryson picks it up, throws it towards the net, and Mitchell deflects it, but it goes backwards instead of towards the net. Vancouver on a rush as their period's winding down. They get past Seth, and it goes a little on a breakaway, going blocker side. Cole turns to the side, and it remains 1-0 as we head to the second. And here's Tyler weaving his way through the neutral zone, trying to beat that defender one-on-one as he puts the puck through him. Tries to go around. The player gets hands up on him, preventing him to get by, and the referee's going to call that an interference penalty, putting the Colts onto the power play, looking to level this game off at 1. Here they are working on the left side. Down low, that puck's going to come out to Riley high from Bryson. He's going to put it over to Noah, who's going to shoot from there. And another goal that somehow finds a way in, even though the goalie looked like he may have had it. That's a power play goal for the Colts, and they've knotted this game up at 1. Colts are going to look to take their first lead now as Seth picks up a rebound in his own zone and then jets down the ice on the left side. He's going to cut across the middle, put it back the other way, but it doesn't quite make it far enough left and hits the goalie in the stomach. Colts keep coming with Tyler taking this to the net off the draw. Arjun getting a couple cracks at it in front of the net. Zach's going to retrieve it from the left corner, put it back over to Tyler on the other side. He's going to whip that across to Jack on the other side. He gets a good shot off and then a rebound, and there's a body in front, a defenseman and a goalie, and somehow that stays out. The Colts stay on the attack, and they're going to work the puck down low, and it's going to come out high after a pinch by Riley, and that's going to end up on Noah's stick. He's going to get one crack at it there, gather the rebound, spin around, and get another shot, but the goalie makes 2 saves on Noah to keep it 1-1. Here's another pinch in at the line by Riley, puts it down low, and that puck's going to get thrown in front by Seth to Lyndon Fraser, and he tips it on net, and the goalie just gets a toenail on it. Here's Vancouver at the other end now, trying to turn the tide the other way, and there's 14 all alone in front. He gets that pass, but Cole challenges and strikes that puck to the corner to keep it 1-1 into the third period. And here we see Vancouver coming in on the attack, and King struggles with the puck a little bit there, and he's forced to haul down that Vancouver player who is in around him and heading towards the net, so that's a penalty for the Colts. And here we see Vancouver on the rush, on their power play. You see that player coming back door, number 18. He gets the pass. He tries to go on the far side, blocker side. Looks like Cole might have got a piece of that if it didn't go wide. And then here's Arjun jumping on a loose puck that went past the defender for a breakaway shorthanded. He can't quite get it off. That player ties him up and then runs him violently into the wall. He did require assistance off the ice, but was able to return. So as the penalty is winding down, here we see this Vancouver player on the rush. He tries to pull it through the defender's legs, and it just slides all the way through, finds a hole through Cole's 5 hole. I'm sure he would like that one back, but he was fooled by the move by the defender, never really getting a shot off there. We see the Colts trying to get back at it, and they're at the line trying to get in, and that player gets taken down. Zach gets taken down, and that's a penalty for Vancouver. So that's going to send the Colts to the power play, where they're going to try and tie this one up. But poor passing results in this offensive chance by Vancouver, and Orson's forced to take a tripping penalty to prevent access to the front of the net. And so now the teams are playing 5-on-4 still for the Colts because they have pulled their goaltender. But Vancouver has this chance to ice the game with an empty netter, but Arjun makes the save, pushes that puck up to Zach, and that's going to allow the Colts to have an offensive try here as time is running down. They move the puck around, try to get it out front, but Vancouver does a good job of keeping the puck to the outside, and the clock is going to run out on the Colts. A 2-1 loss to Vancouver here tonight. And that's going to put Vancouver out of reach in the standings. And we'll see that in a bit. First, we're going to look at the player stats. See Noah with the only goal for the Colts here tonight. Cole won't be happy in net with that second goal, the winning goal, but he did have a good save percentage in today's game. So let's have a look at the overall stats. Not a lot changing with the Colts only scoring one goal here tonight. But you can see that Zach continues to lead with a 10-point lead on Jesse. So as I said earlier, Vancouver is the team that is above the Colts in the standings, and this loss is going to make it very difficult for the Colts to pass them. So they're going to have a hard time moving up in the standings going forward. They're heading off to Arizona for a tournament now, so hopefully they can pick up some wins while they're down there and get back on track here in the regular season. And when they do return and start playing again, we'll be here to watch it. See you then.